What's your name?
Hi, Magistrate. My name is Lisa Lynn Kasaki.
Ms. Kasaki. You have the right to
Yes,
remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one can be appointed for you. Did you fill out an affidavit?
yes, ma'am. Yes, Magistrate, I did.
Swear or affirm everything in your affidavit is the truth.
Yes, Magistrate, I did. I
Okay.
do.
All right. It says here that you're not currently employed. Do you get any kind of government benefits or unemployment benefits?
No, no, I don't.
Food stamps, nothing?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't. I,
Okay.
okay, it's a long story. I would like to tell you about it, but
Okay. Uh,
um,
how long have you lived in Knoxville?
6 years. I moved here from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina.
Okay. Well, let me check your criminal history here.
Yeah, it's actually I was with Frank Barron, Edward Barron, and it was my charges were put in by him, all of them, going dating back to actually 1996. It's a long story. He was in charge and is, I still believe, somewhat of me, and that kind of, and that is that's the federal covering of, there are many strong wings over me, and I was, insured by them. And then I was also living with him here. Things got rough. I went, he would kick me out of the nest, or I would leave to go during the day to find out what was going on with people that had come and lived with us down at the They moved to the Hamilton. I went down there. Each step of my way was guided by. It was no coincidences. I was told with this gift I was given. And so I met many, many people, one of them being Dan. And Frank gave my social security card, my license, and my birth certificate to Dan. So I felt like I was covered under him. Went along with that,
Miss
but did
Miss
not want to be with
Kasaki,
Dan.
you're
Yeah.
giving me more information than I need.
Okay.
Right
What
now,
I'm saying
I'm
is
letting you. I'm
my
going to tell
chart.
you what you're accused of. Okay, you're
I
accused
know.
of
I know what I
disorderly
have.
conduct and public intoxication. Those are
I
misdemeanor
know.
charges.
I know, but I don't. I have a broken hip. Can you hear me?
Huh?
Because you're frozen. Okay, I've got a broken hip. You're frozen again. I have a broken hip. I was drugged. They broke my hip. They gave me three trumped up charges. That was a week and a half ago. They put me on now what I'm in front of you for, and I cannot be here. I walk around. I've got a lot of energy. I'm not able to be mobile here because of this, and I also what was I going to say? I also, good gosh, I also, I can't, I can't sleep on these hard beds. This is rough. I don't belong here. The two charges they gave me the other day are wrong. I was bussed all the way down the street by a bunch of people screaming at me. Black people coming out of this. I went in to get a sandwich. Lady screamed at me, told me to get out. I've seen her two other times before. She actually, are you frozen?
No,
Hello?
I'm reading. I'm
She
reading
actually
the
hit
narrative.
me in the back of the head. I did nothing. She hit me in the head. I cannot move quickly. So I went to sit down to wait on the bus, which I had. You frozen? I had a bus pass. I had a bus pass. I was waiting on the bus. Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you there? Because you're frozen. Okay. Then another one came out of another establishment whom I had already purchased from, and said it was another guy. He was a real tall white guy. He's frozen. You're frozen. He had no teeth or very little teeth. They were jaggedy, and he just yelled. His mouth was wide open. So, get out of here! You gotta get out of here! My ears were sensitive at the time, and so I said, "Ah!" I was frozen for a second because he was so loud. So I went down the road, and I just continued to get trouble down the road. Finally, the police showed up. Not finally. Then the police showed up. They're like, Lisa, and they all knew who I am. So they took my information down. He said, if I see you again, I'm going to arrest you. Well, and I'm walking down the road. I couldn't get the bus. There was no bus stop. So I ended up going in. Oh, I'm sorry. Cat bus man, a black man pulled up. And he goes, hi, at least I'm here to get for the bus for you. And he left. He drove off. I'm like, well, what? What? So I went into the store to get a cup. I went into the store. It was a Hispanic man behind I got a cup of coffee. I left. And some guy picked me up. He's going to take me to Morris if I wanted to go. He's mentioned some drug. I'm like, oh, God, are you a Max Factor? And so then he kind of freaked out. But we went into the liquor store. I bought myself with my own money 6 bottles. And they started yelling at me, telling me to get out. And you already have paperwork printed out. What's going on? Have you made a decision?
Yes. I'm
Great.
charging you with the public intoxication, disorderly conduct. You're entitled to have a hearing. That hearing is going to be set for Monday. This is Friday afternoon. That's the soonest I can get you in. I'm going to get you into misdemeanor court for a bond
Okay.
hearing, and that's going to
Okay,
be
for a
on
bond hearing. Wait, what is a
Monday.
bond hearing?
Well, hang on. I'm going to tell you. This is set for Monday, the 24th. That's the soonest I can get you to court.
Wait. When is the court date for me?
It's
What?
October the 24th.
What is the date today?
Today is the 21st.
Okay, thank you. Let's keep it small for these. I don't know the date anymore. I've been walking around doing you guys' work for the years. What is, okay, so when is the 24th? Monday. Are you writing this down?
It's
And today's
Monday.
Friday? Okay.
I'm going to
All
tell
right,
you
all right,
again,
okay,
it's
I'm
still
confused, okay.
Monday. The 24th is Monday. That's going to be in misdemeanor court.
God, you guys are mean. What do you want? What else? And then what else are you getting? What's a bond here? What is Monday?
What is Monday?
Yes, what is Monday?
Monday is your bond hearing.
Okay, thank you. Now, what is a bond hearing?
A bond hearing is, I set your bond at $200 appearance. Okay? That means,
A bond hearing. Aren't I on 600? Oh, I thought I was stuck for 6 months. Aren't I stuck for 6
I
months?
didn't say anything about 6 months. I've never
No,
said
they
6
said
months.
No, okay, right now you're clearing something up. I'm so sorry. You guys bear with me, please. I'm so scared. I thought that I was stuck for 6 months if I got any more charges.
Well, I can't say that that's not what they told you, but right now I'm giving you a bond of $200.
Why do you need me a bond? Just send a court date. Don't worry. I mean, forget those charges. I didn't do anything. Please, I'm facing 6 months. Then I'm gonna have to go there. You know what I mean? I think. You know what I mean? That's what they told me. They told me 6 months. Can you just not do a bond at all? I don't mean that. Can you do OR on this? Because I can't get. I don't think. Oh, you mean I can get out today? I can get out today if you do OR. I could get out today.
No, there's a $200 bond on you today.
But if I didn't have a $200 bond, could I get out today?
As far as I know, yes. But I'm
Wow. Please don't do a bond.
No,
please,
it's not negotiable.
Please,
Okay?
I beg you.
They've advised us you've been arrested in the last 6 months. And because you've been arrested in the last 6 months, you don't qualify for pretrial.
I don't.
You don't.
They were putting me on pretrial for a whole year.
They did, and those days are past. We aren't doing that anymore.
No, but I mean, I'd get charge after charge, which I didn't do. Like I didn't do these charges. They just did them for me. You know, I was not disorderly. I was not. They were looking to arrest me. It took them an hour. They busted me for like 15 minutes to get all my information.
Doesn't
and they
change
sent me to jail.
anything.
Get all my information for me.
You have a $200 appearance
How about
bond.
$100? Can you do $100?
I'm not negotiating this. You have a $200 bond. That's the lowest bond I can put on anybody. Okay, that's what you got today. And you're set for court.
He did 100. Handlebars did 100.
Court for a Monday, and that's for a bond hearing. Your attorney will be the public defender, and the public defender will be with you, and they can make a motion for you to be released. But I can't do it because.
What do you mean my attorney will be the public defender? Okay, is it my turn?
Your attorney your attorney works for the public defender's office.
No, David Poss. I want David Poss as my attorney.
No, you're getting the public defender.
Yeah, David Poss is my attorney. David Poss is always my attorney.
No, he's not.
Yes, he was. Yes, he is. I want David Poss.
Okay, you're getting the public defender. I'm waiving the administrative fee.
David Poss is always my attorney. David Poss is always my attorney. He's been my attorney for years. I want David Poss. I want David Poss. He knows everything that's going on with me. I want David Poss. He was with me on this last one where I got teabagged. He said, Lisa, stay in 2 more weeks. And he goes, I'll get all the cops and we'll get you off on that. Because I was set up. And I said, no, I can't wait. I can't wait 2 weeks because of my body. I cannot wait for 2 weeks. I want David Poss. He knows my system.
You're not going to wait 2 weeks. You're going to court on Monday.
No, I'm telling you, that's what David Poss said. I'm going to court on Monday, but I want David Poss. I had gotten off on the teabagging that you guys probably did. Dan, somebody else, Justin, whoever else. Who are the other names? Who's the other name? No, who's the other name? Who's the other name? Because you guys are wicked, man.
We're
No,
done.
I want David
You've
Poss.
got court on
I want-
Monday with the public defender.
I know, I want David Poss as my attorney. Shut up.
Ma'am, you're going back to your cell, and unless
I
you
know you
bond
tell me
out,
what to do. I want David Poss, Miss Magistrate, as my attorney. And by the way, what's your name? Shut up, I hate
Sharon Frankenberg.
Frankenberg, I want Poss.
You
as my
don't get it.
attorney.
You don't get it.
Why?
Your behavior today has indicated to me you're highly
It
likely
doesn't
to be.
matter. Because my
convinced of
behavior
this.
is I'm so pent up with all you guys' shit. I'm scared to death. I want David Poss.
Not happening.
Why? I always get him. They always give
We're
him to me.
done.
They
We're
always give
done.
him to me. Please, I'm
We're
so
done.
scared. No, I want David Poss as my attorney, ma'am. I demand it. I have had him since I got here. I am federal government material. Frank Barron Jr. is over me. He has been kicking me out for a long time. You guys are all behind this. You've been separating us. Dan
We're
took our ID,
done.
Gonzalez.
We're
Dan
done.
does not get his ID nor my ID. This is wrong. I want to go to the top, but I can't even talk to the top echelon because the top echelon looks like you. Okay, so I want David Poss as my attorney.
You don't get to request it.
They always give it to me.
I'm the one that appoints them.
You're fishy.
I'm appointing the public
I
defender's
want
office.
David Poss as my attorney. I demand him. He's public. He works for me.
Where's
Do
Miss
you understand?
Flowers? Where's
He
Miss
works for me.
Flowers?
He works for me.
Miss
I
Flowers.
want David Poss as my attorney. He works for Frank's sister years ago. I mean, they partied together.
You're gone.
I
You're
want
gone.
David Poss. What do you mean I'm gone? Oh, why? Because you see an officer? I want David Poss as my attorney, Mrs.
He
Franklin
doesn't
Burks.
get David Poss as her attorney today.
That's not right. He's always my attorney.
Is Miss Flowers there?
Sorry.
Miss Flowers. I'm sorry.
I tried to go first.
Sorry. You have the right to remain silent. I wish other people would use it. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one can be appointed for you. Did you fill out an affidavit?
Yes, ma'am.
You swear or affirm everything contained in your affidavit is true.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you live in Knoxville,
Well, Oak Ridge,
Oak Ridge? How long have you lived in Oak Ridge?
for about 2-3 years now.
Okay, and it says that you are not currently employed. Do you get
I'm
do you get
disabled.
disability? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that I couldn't read? Was that it's too late?
824.
824.
I get
Is that
841 a month.
is that
841,
SSI
sorry.
then? SSI.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me look at
Yeah.
your. I got to calm down for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Flowers. All right, looks like your most recent cases, you kind of got a mix of stuff. There's one from October 19th of this year, and then a couple from December of 2020, criminal trespass and criminal impersonation. Those are still open. An open case from August of 2020. And then you had some convictions, 2018, 2019 for criminal impersonation, theft conviction, 2016, driving without a license, some theft, 2012, shoplifting. Okay. Okay. Let me look at your case from today. It is contraband in a penal facility. That's a C felony. And they said that you had allegedly given fentanyl to another inmate. And I'm not saying that's what happened, but that's what they're accusing you of, okay? And that was supposedly heroin.
Okay.
It said fentanyl and then it said heroin. Inmate said you believed it to be heroin. Okay. Anyway, whatever it was contraband, and I'm going to put a bond on you of, let me see, what was your criminal history? Most recent. Are you out on bond now?
Well, I was out on bond, yeah.
Did you get pre-trialed?
I don't remember.
These charges
I know
for
I bonded out.
criminal impersonation, so you did bond out?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so that's, you're out on bond, okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put, $2,000 bond, that's an appearance bond.
Okay.
You can do that's $200. And I'm gonna print that off. Have you had,
Is it showing I have holds?
I'm sorry,
Is
what?
your computer showing I have any holds?
I can check. I've gotta wait for this to print though. The system
Yeah.
will, when I'm in one thing, it bumps me out of it, and then sometimes I can't get back to where I wanna go.
Okay.
Let me check that.
So if I make this a bond, will that be for both my charges?
Well, it'll be on the current charge. Let me see if I can pull this up though. 228. Okay, it says Michael Graves has been your attorney. Okay, here's the problem. It says you got a hold for Blunt County.
Hey, I don't know what Blount County's for.
It says assault, theft of property. And they put that down on the 21st. They put that down today.
Just
Hold-
today they put that in?
Hold for Blunt County, and it says assault, theft of property. All right, and you already had you were on pretrial. One of your charges was on pretrial. One of them you got a citation, and another one had a $2,000 appearance bond. Like I said, I put the bond on you at $2,000 appearance, but none of that will help until you get the Blunt County thing taken care of. Okay. I'm going to appoint Michael Graves to represent you. Looks like he
They
has.
have me a court date for Monday.
I'm going to give you a court date for Monday.
Okay.
Okay. So that's, and you think you have your other charges on that date? I can't
Yeah.
tell from this. Michael Graves. I'm going to waive the administrative fee.
Michael Graves.
Yeah, waive the administrative fee.
But it's still saying I have the other charges that I ain't got a bond on, don't it?
Well,
So this is the only one that,
what you don't have a bond on is you have a hold. Okay, so
so
that
that's the
means,
only thing?
right, everything else, you've got bonds that have been set. One of them was 2,000, which is one I just set, and then the others, there's a criminal trespass attachment, which I don't have. If I had it, we might be able to know, but right now it says it's going to be to be set. So I'm going to have to get you to court anyway. So I'll get you to court on Monday. That's the 24th. Excuse me, I'm sorry, Friday. Tomorrow's the 22nd. Sorry. October 22nd, that's going to be felony court for a bond hearing. Okay, hopefully you can get all that put together and figure out if they'll let you
What
make a
day's my
bond or
court
not.
date?
It's going to be tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I'm going to set you for tomorrow because you think you already have a case on tomorrow, right?
Monday.
Monday.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Oh, I can go ahead and set it for Monday.
I mean, if you want to do it tomorrow, fine. I'm
I
shutting
can,
up.
I can put it on. I can put it on for tomorrow.
That's what she's saying.
That's right. It is Saturday. I was trying to get everybody in.
It's gonna
And
be Monday.
It's going to be Monday the 24th. That's what
Okay.
everybody else is at, 24th. It's been a long day.
I could tell.
That last one didn't help me any.
I told her to let me
Okay.
go first.
Don't tell her you got Michael Graves.
Okay.
There'll probably be a damn riot or something.
I know it. I know it.
Just say you have to call the defendant's office.
Okay.
Don't discuss anything with her.
I already know.
She's liable to go crazy. All right.
He's already gonna be there Monday.
Okay, so you've got, like I said, I'm waiving the administrative fee on the attorney. You've got your court date, and you don't have a bond, but hopefully you can get something resolved on Monday. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
You're all
you.
set.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Are you Mr. Nitzberg?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Nitzberg, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one can be appointed for you. Do you fill out an affidavit?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm everything contained in your affidavit is true?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How long have you lived in Knoxville?
30 years.
And you're not currently employed?
No, ma'am.
Do you get disability or anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You have one case. One case is public intoxication, which is a misdemeanor. And it says this happened on October the 20th in the afternoon on Gallagher View Road. And in any event, they brought you in. Let's see. I'm going to put an appearance bond. You don't qualify for pretrial because you've been arrested in the last 6 months. Okay, that's why you don't get that one. But I will put a $200 bond on you. That's an appearance bond you can make through a bonding company if you're able to do so. I'm going to print that off. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You're not going to have to pay them a fee, okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to set you for court on Monday.
Okay.
That's the 24th. And your attorney will be with you. And if you're still here and haven't been able to bond out, then they can make a motion for you to see if there's anything else that the court can do, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, but you're able to if you're able to bond out, you're welcome to do it, and the jail will give you a new court date. But if you're still here Monday, they're going to take you to misdemeanor court, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're all set.
All right, thank you, ma'am.